The 52nd participant in the Silva challenge is Romeo from 164Kustoms on Instagram. That's customs with a K. And this shipment is going to Romania. So it has a ways to travel. When he responded to me with an email, he said he would be interested too if I would choose a particular casting that I wanted to be maybe a primary part of the build, or a particular theme. And I thought about steampunk, because I don't think there's been enough representation for steampunk in the challenge. And then I decided against that because I haven't built steampunk. I keep meaning to, I just don't get to it, or get distracted from it. So I'm going to have to do that one of these days, but I didn't think it was fair to specifically ask someone else to do that. So then I thought about castings, and I thought about this one. This is the Matchbox Superfast Personnel Carrier. It has all the heads on the people in the back, which is different than most of these that you find. It's missing the gun, but I have a couple of these castings. Danny over at Danny's Diecast Disasters did one of these years ago, and his had a bunch of the heads broken off, and he took advantage of that in doing his custom, and it was just wonderful. I have some ideas for what I'm going to do with mine when I get to it, and I'm curious what you'll do with this one. So that is the casting that I thought would be interesting as the primary part of the build, or a central focus. And naturally, you can do anything you want, but since you asked, I thought I'd throw that in there. And now we'll just grab out a bunch of other things. If any of them really hit you as what you want to go with as the main one, do that, please. But here's a Hot Wheels Cruise Bruiser. Yeah, I love the engine on this. It's cool. I probably should have torn the engine off of there, but it's a cool casting. So hopefully you'll be able to do something with that. Let's see. There's a lot of stuff in this one. A lot of weird stuff. This one is a, the DHP-18. Like that means something. That'd be kind of cool for like a post-apocalyptic build. I think there's a lot of potential there. What's this? Is this an old Duesenberger? Duesenberger. Make that Duesenberg. I don't know a lot about old cars. That's probably pretty obvious right now. This one isn't too bad of shape except for the broken windshield. But here's a chance to send this national treasure off to a different country. Lord knows how this shipment's going to go. It's my first international shipment, I believe, and since all the tariff stuff has started. So we'll see. Here's a Gulf-themed Magna tuner, which is just weird enough that who knows what might be done with it. I've always thought this is a cool casting. This is the Evil Twin casting. And years ago, I did a custom of this where I cut out this section. It was a Blade Runner Invitational. And I cut out this section and tapered off the back, cut these fins off the back, and tried to make it look like a spinner from that movie. So it's a fun car to mess around with. What's this one? This is the fast four-wheel drive. Okay. Yeah, speaking of cars, I think I'm going to be in the market for a car here shortly in real life. But that's something else entirely. So, as many of you know, I'm old. I don't drive much. Eee! Wow, this is like a cheap made in China Lamborghini knockoff without the wing. And that will fit probably flat on top so it doesn't take any space away from the other castings. Anyhow, what I was saying, I don't drive much, so I don't need much of a car. So that's kind of where I'm torn as to what I should get. Manufactured for McDonald's Corp. Obviously, this is a NASCAR. And appears to be a Ford Taurus, but that's anybody's guess. That looks old. It's a Hot Wheels. I think it only looks old because it's beat to hell. And it's probably a relatively new casting. That's the You're So Fast, which I doubt it is. Oh, this is kind of cool. What's that? A Matchbox Desert Thunder V16. There you go. That's ideal for a post-apocalyptic style build, if that's the direction you go. I like this one. This was fun. I did the 2Jet Z. I did something with one of these once, and I honestly can't remember right now at all what it was I did with it. Hopefully it was good. Oh, I have to give you something like this. This is just horrible. What's the name of this thing? The Double Demon, which obviously it has like 2 dragon heads, apparently, or, well, alligator heads, something like that. You need something awful like that to keep the build honest, right? Here's a Hot Wheels something or other. What is it, a T-Bird? All plastic. Probably glows in the dark. I wouldn't be surprised if it glows in the dark. But you can find that out. If it glows in the dark or not. Let's dig. Move some of this around. No. I threw another piece of junk in this build already. I'm not throwing another one. There's one old car in there already. The Avant-Garde. That's a very basic looking car. I guess it's a platform you can build upon. I know what this is. It's a Honda. I just can't think of the model right now. Does it say? Oh yeah, Honda Civic. There you go. Honda Civic SI. That's a nice little car. That's probably what I need, is just like a Honda Civic. I'm not kidding either. I'm like seriously thinking Honda Civic, Toyota Corolla. Oh, no, I'm not going to do this to you. Little Tykes car. No. Ooh. No, that's another Gator-based car. Eesh. Man, so many of these are just totally... Oh, there you go. I don't know what they were trying to do with this. It's almost like, in an odd way, a Bone Shaker ripoff, with the odd face in the front, the hands coming over the front. In this case, the wheels. Bone Shaker would be the headlights. But I guess they've got an idea that sells, so they're sticking to it. Oh, here you go. Fast Feline. Capital F, small e, capital L, I-O-N. I guess they're trying to say maybe it's a Jaguar knockoff. It's not a bad looking car, but not a great looking car. No, yeah, sure. Power pipes, metal base, plastic body. Do you want that? Really? Or should I substitute it with that? Overboard 454? Yeah, we'll go the overboard 454. And that's nice. It's a Porsche, apparently. I mean, it has the Porsche logo on the front. Appears to be the Porsche logo. It's microscopic. But it doesn't say on the bottom what it is. So let's throw that in there too. So I think that's it casting wise. So let's move these. So here's what we're looking at. I've got a bunch of 3D printed stuff here that I'm going to include. This is stuff from Time Rider, a lot of 3D printed parts by Time Rider, some skulls from Radio Flyer Diecast. And then I'm going to throw in also a bunch of 3D printed stuff that I've printed as well. I just haven't pulled that stuff out yet, so I'm going to do that right after shooting this video. I'll put this resin printed stuff in a small bag and put it in here, and then throw the other 3D printed stuff in with it. But that's what you're looking at. Romeo, I hope you have fun with this. I hope the shipment makes it to you easily. I'm sure it's going to take this like 3 weeks to get there at least, but we'll see. Everybody, I hope you've enjoyed this video as much as I've had pulling out a bunch of odds and ends and throwing them in a box. Everyone stay safe and healthy out there. Thanks for watching. Catch you in the next one.